going on, everybody? It's Gorilla Man, and this is the Gorilla Man podcast. Not in the greatest moods. Last couple days been kind of up in the air. Just not really been feeling it. Get down to business. This show is about the Blue Jays. Their fans, pretty much. Now, I'm a Blue Jays fan. I have been my whole life. And I got into a recent kind of online Facebook war of words, if you want to say, I guess, with these people from this group. It's called Baseball North Toronto Blue Jays. And they're just a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Rude beyond belief. They're just, I don't know. It's hard to describe. They critique you on every little freaking thing that you post on their group. And I know it sounds like petty stuff, and I should just move along, but these motherfuckers just have no limits. They were taking my Facebook page pictures of my kid, who happens to be special needs, who happens to be dying, and I don't really like talking about my son too much about the situation that he's going through on the air, but he has Batten disease. If you don't know what that is, feel free to look that up. It's Batten disease. Anyways, they were taking pictures and making a lot of crude, unhumorous photos of him and me and whatnot. And, basically just making it a little ugly. And it all started because our Blue Jays beat the Red Sox. And I made a few memes about basically Russell Martin, one of our catchers. He hit a ball and made it in the center field or whatever, and or right center, and got on base, and then he went from first to second in that point, and then there was an error or whatever, and then well, anyways, we ended up winning the game. The long story short, the fact of the matter is, I made some memes that they were funny, and a lot of people that I posted on other groups had nothing but nice things to say, and were really enjoyed them and thought they were funny. But just this group, it's like they were critiquing on vocabulary and punctuation, and it's just, they're memes. It's not vocabulary 101 class. It's Facebook. It's not fucking real life. It's not something that you're gonna go and, improve the world on. I mean, who gives a shit? But they took it upon themselves, and then they just kept hounding me about it, so I deleted it and left the group. Well, they took that as a sign of weakness on my part. Well, I just got tired of dealing with their shit. So I left, and then they proceeded to come to my Facebook wall and steal pictures of my son and myself, and then started making memes out of them and posting it in the group, and they're all, making fun of me and my son. So I had a friend of mine that had told me about this, and so he informed me that they were using my pictures and stuff. So it really bugged the shit out of me. So I went ahead and started making a bunch of basically posts about that group, saying how rude they are and how it's basically the worst Blue Jays group for fans on Facebook. And they're just all assholes. I mean, they're all chicken shit, piece of shit, pussies that talk a lot of shit and are too scared to do anything. You know, I told them where I live. You know, I'm from Fort Dodge, Iowa. Look up it on a fucking map. It's not very hard to find. It's not a very big city. You fucking send me a message. I'll fucking meet you at fucking Hardee's, Burger King. I don't give a shit where you want me to meet you at. I'll beat your fucking ass. That's just how much this shit fucking irritated me. And they're all from fucking Canada, so of course, you know, they're a bunch of Canucks. They don't fucking know any better. They're a bunch of fucking morons up there anyway, so it just, you know, the whole thing that really kind of set me off is the fact on May 29th was my best friend Trent's 13-year anniversary of him passing away, and so I wasn't having a good day as it was, and my wife was sick, and I was just basically taking care of my son by myself, and I just trying to make the day go by better. If I figured if that maybe making a meme after a good, really hell of a good game, and the way that we won was just unbelievable. The way that we came back in that game, I figured hell everyone would be just like, you know, look past the grammar and the vocabulary and punctuation and just enjoy the fucking memes and just have a laugh for once in their life. But no, they couldn't even look at it and even fucking laugh or nothing. It's like, Jesus Christ, you know. And so I went ahead and I shouldn't have did it, but I did. This fucking Derek Cockburn, yeah, I wish I could fucking make it up, but I'm not. That fucking cocksucker. He was the one that was talking the most shit. Basically saying that he told me and my son to go and play in traffic and you know, light fireworks off and like jump into them while they're going off, and just like a bunch of rude fucking shit. It's like, and stuff like that is not called for, you know. It's like there's trolling, and then you're going over the line when you're bringing kids involved and shit. So I went ahead, I trolled his Facebook page, and I started making memes out of him and his fucking, well, I thought it was his kid, but it was his nephew. But unlike him, I didn't show the picture of his nephew. I covered it up with one of those crying Jordan memes, and then I sent it to a good friend of mine who happens to run the New England Patriots Suck and Their Fans Are Morons page, and told him what happened, what the guy was doing, and basically he said, you know, I got your back, dude. And so I sent it to him in message, and he posted it to his page, and then I guess today he messaged me and said that that Derek fucking must have reported the page because he got some message from Facebook or whatever saying that there was somebody who reported something, so he had to remove the images. But we got a few tricks up our sleeves. I've been posting shit in different groups, just here and there, and posting them in comments, so not to be like all like here posted or here or whatever, but it's making its rounds around the internet. So I mean, in that page, I think hell he has over almost 14,000 people in that group, in that page or whatever. So kudos to him, and thank you. You know who you are. I'm not going to reveal your name on the air because I know how many of those fucking douchebag Patriot fans like to talk shit on that page. They do it a lot to me when I get on there and run my mouth, but you know, I'm a Dolphins fan. I don't give a shit what they think. But you know, I could do whatever the fuck I want because I'm not afraid of anybody. So, but But yeah, I mean, it just, to that point, it just really bugged me. I don't understand. I don't condone that stuff. I've never really sunk to that level. I've never gone to that level. I've never been so angry over stupid petty shit. But when the dude was bringing my kids involved in that stuff and basically saying, well, the reason why you have a retarded kid is because your whole family's nothing but a bunch of inbreds, that's what happens when you fuck your sister and all this shit. I mean, the dude is just fucked up. You know, and of course, while I was responding and stuff, and I wanted to chew his fucking ass even more about stuff, the admins from the group that we were posting on, he deleted both the posts and stuff, so I never got a chance to screenshot all that what he was said, which sucks because now everyone's calling me a liar and saying that he would never say anything like that. Bull fucking shit. Derek Cockburn is nothing but a fucking lying piece of shit. And if I ever find that dude, I swear to God, I will murder him. There ain't nothing that would ever stop me from beating the shit out of that dude. I seen his pictures. The dude can't even be 6 foot. He weighs probably at least 280 pounds or better because he's a fat fuck. But I mean, hell, I got the height. Fuck, I'm 6'5". I'd beat the shit out of the dude. There ain't nothing. One hit, maybe two, and I'd probably break him in half. I'm not even trying to talk up on myself, but I just don't see the dude putting up much of a fight, especially from Canada. All them guys are a bunch of fucking pussies. It really changed my outlook on Canada and my Blue Jays, you know, because I've been a Blue Jays fan my whole life. My grandpa and my grandma were originally from Toronto, and they came down here in the early 50s when she was pregnant with my uncle, I believe, my oldest uncle, and then that's when they moved to the United States and then had all their kids or whatever, and my grandpa and them both got their citizenship. He joined the Marines, and I mean, he was legit. He was a badass. Yeah, he wasn't no fucking pussy Canadian like them. But he wasn't a full, like, I don't know how you would describe it. His family was from the United States. They moved to Canada in the, like, 30s to escape war or whatever. And then they ended up having him, and then, I don't know, my grandma told me all the story about it, but it's kind of weird, some of the stuff that they did back in those days to get away from stuff, and then my grandpa comes out, and then he goes to war anyway, so kind of weird how that stuff works out, but I mean, kind of to get back to the story, you know, like I said, I was born in 84, yeah, and they were, you know, fucking giving me crap about that, because I'm only 32, and that doesn't make me much of a fan or whatever, because I've only been fans for 32 years, you know, it's a hell of a lot more than the majority of the fan base that is now, that had just started being a fan pretty much in the last 3 years. I've been a fan since 84, since I was old enough to even sit up and watch a fucking game, and it was all because of my grandpa. He would